Hello. So I have a little news. The obvious news is I have colored my hair. I spent a lot of time trying to decide what I wanted to do. Do I want to go with the gray? Do I want to try to do highlights? And I saw pictures of myself. Of course, those videos I posted kind of helped my decision. I'm not ready to sport gray hair. It's not that I'm not willing to embrace it. I'm not trying to deny my age. It's not about that. It's just that coloring right now, it does not look flattering for me at all. And I've tried the blonde in the past, and that was not really a good look on me. I really look better in dark hair. My natural color is a dark auburn. Well, it used to be when I was young. So this is actually a bottle. Did it myself. Of course, it always looks better on the box, right? Black cherry. And what's cool about that, I don't know if you can see. It's probably hard to tell, which is fine because that's sort of the point. But it has burgundy highlights in it, so I like that. I work in a conservative industry, so unfortunately, we can't sport colored hair like violet or rainbow or anything like that. So this is sort of a way to sneak a little bit of that jazz in there without, upsetting the apple cart. Okay, and so my good news, as you know, I've been on my food plan for exactly 2 weeks, and I had my third workout yesterday. I have lost 3.2 pounds. And that's actually very good for a 2-week period. It's what you want to do. I didn't start this looking for a miracle cure or trying to lose, 20 pounds in a week. I really want this to come off gradually. When you let it come off gradually, then the excess skin, it can tighten on its own. So, that might be an issue that I'll face. But I think taking it slower, going gradually, and ultimately this is just about changing habits, changing the way that I eat, the way that I enjoy food. I still enjoy food very much. In fact, I had a really good conversation with the trainer. The program that I found, they actually have a food program. So, you can buy, 3 meals a day and snacks and whatever, and they have a pretty good menu and an interesting menu that changes up. And I like flavor. I like spice. I like hot peppery type of dishes. I'm a foodie. So I did try some of their dishes. There's certain things that are actually really, really good. I could definitely purchase those. And then there's other things, like today I tried a Thai shrimp bowl or kind of a noodle bowl, and it's like, oh no, compared to the ones I make that I can make myself, it didn't do it for me. So I took it at work, and I was literally scrounging around looking for some red pepper flakes, anything that I could put in there to add a little more flavor. And also I like a lot more vegetables than what they put in there. You can't go wrong with vegetables. The more you eat, you're not going to gain weight from vegetables. Really good for fiber and carbs and all that. So I had that conversation, and I'm going to actually stick with my own food plan, but I will still pick up a few things for the sake of convenience. Maybe a lunch meal, or maybe something I'll pick up and I'll just have for dinner if I don't happen to feel like cooking that evening. So I'm going to take advantage of the food plan. I'm just not going to invest in it. It was going to be a little over $200 a week. I think it was $225 a week. Well, when you add that up for a month, that's a lot of money, for that. I mean, granted, I know going out to eat every night, and trust me, I've had plenty of times where I've done that too. That's also expensive. So it's really not so much about the expense. It's, if I can duplicate, great quality dishes, and so far it's working. What I'm doing, I'm having the evidence that it's working, and I'm happy with it. And I had when I originally did my shopping, I know that I spent well over $100 for, figuring that, well, here we go, that will at least cover a week. Maybe the next week, I don't know how much I spent. Let's just say $30, not more than $30 on adding this or that. So basically, for $200, I can get by for 2 weeks easily. That's 2 weeks, so that's averaging $100 a week, but probably it's even less than that. So I think I'm just going to do that and continue. I talked with the trainer, and they've agreed to that. And if I do the next 6 weeks and I don't see the marked improvement that I'm looking for, and that means something that I'm doing is wrong, then I would at that point step in and say, okay, I'm going to just eat y'all's food and nothing else but your food, and we'll go from there. But I have a feeling that's not going to be necessary. So I'm excited. I did some before pictures today, and they are hideous. I'm too embarrassed to post them, but I definitely will post them in 6 weeks when I get some after pictures. I plan on taking some after pictures in the same outfit, so that way we can really tell a difference. Hopefully I'll post a couple of videos of the gym that I'm using and the type of equipment. And so I'm just going to continue and go for it. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a little more empowered. I'm definitely feeling better physically. I'm up to drinking almost a gallon of water a day, which 2 months ago I was barely drinking, maybe a cup of water. I was drinking coffee in place of water. I would drink hot tea or hot coffee, and I've always had multiple cups of that during the day. So I just assumed, well, that's my water intake, and I was happy. Now I can still have tea. I gave up coffee, which is a shocker, which I didn't know that was possible. And so, yeah, I haven't been to Starbucks in a couple weeks now. But, yeah, that's interesting. Even at Starbucks, I never bought the fancy drinks. I always got a venti Americano and used heavy cream or half and half and stevia. Well, I've switched back to hot tea because there's actually less caffeine in tea than coffee, so they say. And I can actually use just real sugar, and I use a measuring spoon set, so I only use 1 teaspoon. I found out using, the teaspoon in our silverware drawer, that's actually more than like a measuring spoon teaspoon. A teaspoon of sugar has 15 calories. I'm allowed to have sugar on my plan. I mean, it's expected that I'm going to have X amount of sugar grams, because naturally food has sugar in it as well, and especially like fruit and things. So even having my 2 cups of tea in the morning with sugar, I also use evaporated milk instead of the heavy cream. That's 40 calories for 2 tablespoons, and I'm only using 1 tablespoon per cup. So that's working out pretty good. So I'm not having to give up, my caffeinated morning beverages. But in addition to that, I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm sleeping really well. It's amazing. And what's really funny is, and I don't know if this is related, but somehow it must be, I'm having very vivid dreams. And I'm actually having dreams that I can remember, when I wake up in the morning. Usually I might have like a dream, but I almost never remember them. And so I don't know if that's related, or maybe it's just the quality of sleep that I'm getting. And because actually when I go to sleep, that's it. There is no tossing or turning. I was always one of those sleepers that, I would always feel myself turn or move this way or move that way, or my hips would get tired laying on my side or whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. I crash and I burn, and that's it. I am out for the count. So that's actually really nice, because I'm feeling like I'm getting some pretty deep sleep. So maybe that's why, this dream situation is happening. So anyway, I just wanted to post an update. I haven't posted in a while. I'm really proud of my new hair. My next step, I think, is to go and get a cut, to kind of shape it. I like long hair, but it's a little scraggly on the ends, so I think, I'll get them to clean that up and shape it up a little. This is just scrunched. I put some hair texture scrunchy stuff in and scrunched it. So this is just natural. So that's what I'm kind of looking for, something easy. I noticed for the past 3 years, I wear my hair in a bun. I usually have a top knot, and then I tuck these little flower clips behind. It looks really cute, and it looks, you know, professional. The real reason I do it is because it's a super simple, easy hairstyle. But every time I pull out the clips, because I have the little alligator claws, it's always going to have a couple hair strands on it. And then I use like a ponytail holder to start the bun, and bobby pins to fan it out a little bit. Well, doing that for 3 years almost every day, I have pretty much pulled out a lot of the hair in the crown. I mean, it's super thin. There's not much there. So I'm like, oh my God, I have to literally stop doing that hairstyle and try something different. So yeah, the weight is coming off. You know, I'm feeling better, and I'm just going to keep continuing. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.